of a broader trend, this trend of, let's say, looking good. Well, why are we implementing a travel ban? Well, because we're so concerned about your health. It's like, well, no, that's not why. You want to look like you're concerned about our health, but actually you want to catalyze your grip on power in the most manipulative way possible. But then I also know, let's say on the conservative side, when COVID policies were being formulated and they were being touted as driven by the science, all that was happening was that they were generating opinion polls that were sampling people's fear, noting what they were most afraid of, reacting to that fear with draconian lockdowns, although not as bad in Ontario as in Quebec, and then post hoc justifying that with a science that didn't exist, and then demonizing anyone who claimed that the science did not support that and that the measures were overreaching.
It was not just federally, by the way. Here in Quebec, we went through even worse than that with the curfew. There was not one single study showing that a curfew is having an impact to stop COVID. Actually, there's even people who and suggestions that it's even worse because you're concentrating more people in a few hours, so it's spreading faster. And when we were asked, when the premier was asked for studies, we found out afterwards that the public health director was sending notes to his bureaucrats can you find me a study just before the press conference they were looking for, and they couldn't find one. And when they were asked, what scientific evidence do you have that curfews could stop the spreading of COVID? You know what they came out with? A public opinion poll. That's the science they had. And they said, look, this is what people want. So that's not science. I understand there's a methodology that is scientific, but that's about it. It's political science.
That's what frightened people want when you ask them stupid questions that they answer impulsively when they've been frightened specifically and pointedly by their governments in collusion with the idiot legacy media that they're subsidizing.